So tonight is part 2 of the finale.
Yep.
We find ourselves in the basement of the manor, where a crypt has been built, and the vampire has made its home. You just don't see any sarcophagi, any coffins lying around. Quite large room that aren't already filled with bodies. Just clarifying that part.
Well.
So there are coffins, but they all have occupants.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
And as we left off from last week, Michael's character, if you don't mind repeating the name of, please.
Varys Nailo is currently unconscious and dying.
Was drained of blood from the vampire, taking
Not
him
quite.
unconscious.
Not quite all
Not
of
quite
it.
dead yet.
I got enough to maybe live. Or not. I don't know.
And just the round before, the artificer, if you don't mind repeating the name, Mother?
Roland Holden
Roland.
Taken down
is
by her companion, barbarians. To try and stop him from taking out the feline road.
Which I will be playing tonight.
And that is where we pick up.
I don't remember whose turn it was. Oh wait, yeah I do. We're back at the top of the round.
I do. No, we're not. We stopped in the middle of the round. We stopped just after you were taken down,
Yeah, I know.
Michael.
I
Which
know.
brings us to JT's turn.
which brings us to whose turn?
JT.
JT.
Well, I'm going to attempt to pull the vampire off of my unconscious friend.
Okay, this will be a contested strength check.
22.
Yeah, 22. Yeah, you pull that vampire off like he was nothing.
And then I just throw him against the wall so he doesn't try to grapple me.
Would this be using a wall as a
Yeah,
weapon,
I'm still
or
raging.
would this be using a wall as a weapon, or using the vampire as a weapon
I
to
just
attack the wall?
I just throw him against the wall.
Either way, the vampire is going to be taking
No, I
damage.
just throw him against the wall. Not use him as a
Still
weapon
gonna-
or anything.
You don't. Okay, you attempt to throw him against the wall, but you just move him away from your unconscious companion.
All
Am I
right.
still raging or no? I don't remember.
Yes, you're still raging.
Yeah, you are still raging.
Okay. Let's see. Would that be considered my action? Doing all that?
Yes. That would be considered an action to grab the vampire.
So that's my turn. That means I don't have an attack turn.
That's fine.
Mom, I need you to make a death save. Because currently you are at one success.
Okay. Let me rearrange my rolling configuration, because what I've got won't work in the truck.
Thank you, Mama. Alright. Do you need me to roll for you, Mother?
That would be somebody would roll for me.
All right.
I can roll.
That is a natural 10. That is a success. All right. You have 2 successes now. Michael, do you wish to make the roll, or do you want me to do it?
I can roll.
Okay.
Oh. I
Also,
skipped
Jim-
Rose's character. Not
Scared.
Yeah, you did.
not Rose. The other barbarian. Jim's character.
I'm playing.
All right. Well, we can do mine later.
So we're gonna backtrack a little bit and do that. So what do you want to do, with Jim's
I
barbarian?
think she's
If
And then there's almost one.
I think she's in a bad
Okay.
signal.
if memory serves, Rose's character took
Well,
the
It's
Mom-
Jim's
yeah,
Mama's
turn.
having
not New
issues
Mexico.
with
It's Jim's turn.
internet. Jim's barbarian. I have an idea of what the barbarian would most likely do, which is attack the vampire. Correct? Anyone disagree
No.
with that?
I'm waiting on more.
with
With the great axe.
with no.
That's what he had in
With
here?
the stake, the wooden stake with the holy water.
Yes,
He had the
yes,
great axe in
yes.
hand.
He had the great axe in his hand.
No, he did not. The great axe
Was
is
he
still on
raging?
the
I don't
floor.
know. I don't remember. Well, crud.
The great axe is on the floor.
So then I guess he is going to attack with the great axe.
Oh. Okay, then he
Great
had his
axe is on
hand
the floor?
axes.
He had his hand axes.
Alright. So his
Aha.
main attack.
So I guess he's attacking with them.
Attacking with them.
Will hit. Which has a D8 if I remember correctly. For the great axe.
Great axe is
Or
a
not the great axe,
D12.
the
Great axe is
hand axe.
D12.
Hand axe.
Hand axe is D6.
The hand axe.
Hand axe is
It's
a
either a
D6.
D6 or a D8. Yeah, it's a D6.
D6. Okay.
Yeah, D6.
6.
Alright. Doing 4 points of slashing damage with the first hand axe. And then making his second attack, straight roll. And missing with that one. Alright. Now, Michael, I will need a death save from you.
Okay. And I shall. That's a botched die. It jumped off. It jumped up and into the pile of dice. Landing point up. Ooh, barely making it with a 12.
Alright. Next will be Rose's character.
Well, what Rose is going to do.
Our little feline rogue.
What she's going to do is she is going to use her action to grab the unconscious drow and drag him away back through towards the elevator.
Okay.
That will be her.
Is that all she's going? That's all she's going to be able to do.
Well, yeah, because her action would be to pick me up, and then using her move action, go to the
She can
elevator.
move 15 feet towards the door. Unless she uses her feline agility, then she can move a full 30.
And if she can do that, can she do that as a bonus action?
Feline agility is a free action.
Yeah, then yes, she will use her feline agility to move my unconscious body towards the elevator.
Alright.
Question out of character: would the rogue be able to use?
Next
the
up
stick?
is the boop stick.
Yeah, would she,
Yeah. It would take, instead of moving you, her action
That was-
could
that
be
was-
to
that
get
was-
stick.
That was an out of character question. I have there are things in my
I
mind
know.
that you cannot.
I was just
perceive.
answering.
I understand. I was just asking if it would work.
I was answering.
It's fine.
Uh,
It's fine. Next.
The Rod of Resurrection does not require attunement to use. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
The boop stick does not require.
taking it up, anyone can use it.
Nice. Next.
Alright, next is the vampire. As more of his wounds heal up.
This is why I don't like vampires.
Mm-hmm.
Hunting them is very annoying.
I may have an idea.
Your creature's unconscious right now, so I can't do
I
anything.
can't. Out.
I see is out of character. I'm just saying the fact. What's
have-
Mr. Vampire gonna do? I assume attacking one of us,
Just
but
wait.
which one?
The vampire is going to go after Jim's. No, after JT's barbarian, because JT pulled him away from his meal.
Wonderful. You have to get above 18 to hit, so that's the number you have to beat. 18 or higher.
That's not too hard. Oh. He got a 19 to hit.
Dang. Alrighty then.
Doing 7 points of bludgeoning damage at cut in half will bring it down to 3.
Alright.
Thomas, do you remember how
As
much?
he tries to waylay on you twice.
Oh, is this straight 3 points? No other damage with that?
Yeah, it just
Do you remember how
he has
much?
to be able to grab. He has to grab you, and then he can do his bite.
So, alright, there's 3 points. Okay.
Thomas, do you remember how much?
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Do you remember how much necrotic damage Varus has taken so far?
You had a max of 18. Your max hit points have been reduced to 18.
Okay. Question: would this count as a long? Would
If that helps you out.
Would this count as a long rest if I do get revived with the boop stick?
No.
So I
No.
so I would just come back with 18.
It cast heal. Huh?
This is going to be rough, but I think I can pull it off.
Alright. Next up is you, JT.
See, I'm holding my. And take that stagger. Oh, why not? I'll attack the vampire with my greatest.
Alright. Make your attack.
19.
That hits. Roll damage.
6 points of damage.
Alright. Next up will be the Barbarian. Jim's Barbarian. Hand axes again?
I reckon.
Alright.
Because he's still raging.
Fine, he should have 2 more rages.
Therefore, he doesn't have the.
I haven't got that much range damage in that.
It's 1 hit, and the other misses. As he deals a whopping 7 points of damage to the vampire.
Okay, this is
All right.
nice.
Mom,
Yes.
third death save from you. And that's a failure. It's a 5. So you're at 2 successes, 1 failure.
It's fine.
Michael, death
Okay.
save.
Okay. $17.
That's a success.
Okay.
Then Rose.
Rose is going to get the boop stick from my pocket. Would that be the action, or yeah, it would be an action to get the boop stick.
Yeah. It'll be the action to search your body for the boot stick.
Yeah, she is specifically looking for the boop stick.
Because she doesn't know exactly where you keep it.
Nope, and now I'm gonna have to move it. It is fine. I'm gonna have to
And
reward
the
her for
vampire's turn.
this. I can. Yep. There are 2 people who. There's 1 person who has disappeared from the party at this point.
As more of the electrical burns heal up on the vampire, he goes
JT,
to
use the
an arm-
stick, JT.
attack against JT yet again.
Stab it with a stake.
Misses with the first one. And that one.
Yay, he missed. Well, yep. Yeah, he
JT,
Yeah.
roll damage on your great axe.
Oh, he damaged my weapon. Oh, back Dewey. It's D20 for that or D12 for that?
Roll your damage.
You
So
hit.
D12. Okay.
You hit the vampire. Put a line on.
No, the vampire landed on the axe.
Oh.
Oh.
The vampire did its own damage.
Right.
So what was the point of damage?
The blade is like.
Takes 11 points of damage.
All right, JT, your turn.
Let's
Don't forget you
Yeah,
and the other barbarian do have
yeah, I'm gonna
a
my steak.
stake.
Let's see. When
You
that,
have steaks.
see, when I take the
Stab
steak
it.
out, when I drop my great ass doing that, or when I
You would drop
would
the,
that
You would have to drop.
stay
the
in my
blade.
hand?
You would have to drop.
You
the
wouldn't be
blade.
able to make an attack with the great axe, but you can pull out the stake.
In that case, I'll pull out my steak and
Stab it
stab
in
the
the
vampire
face.
with it and say, die!
The holy water damage.
In the
So if I need to
Make
roll
your
for that.
attack.
It's fine. It's not going to be able to regenerate holy
Ooh,
damage.
nat 20!
Ooh. Nat 20 on an improvised weapon.
You have to roll at disadvantage with an improvised weapon.
I had to roll it twice. Wait,
Yeah.
what? 19! So I'll take the 19. That would have been nice.
You still
Yeah,
managed to
but-
land the hit.
Not where I wanted it, though. I was aiming for his heart, so where do I
He's-
hit it
He's
instead?
not having a nice day.
And the vampire stops moving.
Do not take out the
Ah.
stake.
As
stop
you
it.
do,
I'm not going to.
5 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
Oh, wait, do I take that? The vampire takes it.
On top of the 4 points of piercing damage.
So that's all vampire. Okay, I'm taking on that. Alright. Guys, I have immobilized the vampire! So, yay to that.
Yes. Yay to
We are in
that.
Arizona.
Just because
The mountain.
I'm
We
about to
passed the mountain
stabilize.
now.
Just because I'm about to stabilize does not mean I'm about
Alright.
to become conscious. That's going to require the power of the boot stick.
Next
Let's
is
roll on that 20.
the other barbarian.
Jim's character.
Oh no, what is the very angry giant going to
He
do?
drops.
What is
He
the...
drops one of his hand axes and grabs the stake.
He's
Okay.
gonna stab him with the stake too.
And can I, since I'm raging, can I go ahead and attack with it?
Yeah, it will be at disadvantage, so whatever the lowest of these two dice are.
I hope the dice are good to you.
Me too.
Well, one was on 11 plus strength, which is plus 4, so that's 15. Plus, well, you're not proficient with this weapon, so that still misses. The other one was a 2.
Oh
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah.
dang.
Either way, I missed.
Either way you missed, yeah.
Wait, he's paralyzed, so that negates the
that would,
disadvantage
he would be incapacitated.
by giving you advantage with the Advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out. So it's a straight roll
And you missed.
with a 15.
So she succeeds? She still misses. Okay.
No,
She still misses.
he still missed.
Unless you want to use that
The inspiration.
advantage or the inspiration from the DM.
It really doesn't matter at this point.
Do you want to use that?
It really wouldn't matter at this point. Hey, JT, how do you feel
The
about
vampire is already paralyzed.
how do you feel about kidnapping a vampire?
The only reason we're still in combat is because we've got 2 unconscious players.
It's.
I just
it's
think
fine.
proof the vampire's alive. I'm proof of that, we're good.
Mom's
So-
cut out for a minute. But JT,
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll mom's roll, but to stabilize, it's a 7.
So that's another
2
fill for her.
successes, 2 failures. So she's 2 and 2.
it's
Next
fine.
roll
Oh, they
is the last roll.
Michael. We just need
it's
I just need the
fine.
vampire
Your
alive.
turn, Michael.
My turn.
I
Michael,
just think
it is your turn.
I just need proof of
Okay.
him being proof of him.
Thomas,
That's all I need.
I would actually like to give Mom's character my inspiration. Go on and use that for that roll.
Okay.
Re-roll her death save.
That's a 17. She's stable.
And I rolled a 7, which is fine because Rose is
Failure.
just Rose is just gonna hit me in the head with a boop stick anyway. Just a nice little boop, bringing me up to 18.
There she is.
And she's gone again.
Nope.
It's
Alright.
fine. Anyway,
So we are out of combat.
for the moment. JT, how do you feel about kidnapping
We
a
have-
vampire?
Like I said, I just need proof the thing is dead.
Well, he won't necessarily
give
be
my money.
dead.
Otherwise, we're
Or
good.
it has been dealt. It's been dealt with. It's not dead.
Or has been
but it's
dealt with. Yes. Yeah, this proof he's been dealt with.
Yes,
So
but so how do you
kidnapping
feel
him is
about
fine.
kidnapping
Right?
a vampire?
Mom, you have stabilized.
In all,
I'm fine with kidnapping
you
him. We
you
just
stabilized,
think-
and I'm down 1 inspiration.
Yay.
yes. Kidnapping him is fine. I just need proof he was dealt with, so I get paid.
That's
That's all
fine.
I need.
I believe what I'm going to do is take my boop stick back from the cat, and then I'm going to tie the vampire up with my with my rope, and ask for one of the lovely barbarians to remove the Wait, no, that would turn it to ash. I'm gonna have to,
We can't remove the stake or we would turn to ash.
they
He does
can't
not need to
remove
be
the stake.
Turn to
or
ash.
The vampire would not turn ash.
if we remove the
The
stake,
vampire
the
would be
vampire
unparalyzed.
wakes. The vampire can then move. He is totally conscious. He just can't move right now.
Yeah, we don't need that.
So what I'm going to do
We
is
don't
I'm
need
going
that.
to
Right.
reinforce this by tying him up.
Okay. You tie up the vampire.
And removing and the cat would remove any pieces of jewelry or finery that would be on his person.
Yes, she
Which is
would.
his clothes.
Especially if it was shiny.
Well, she'll
Clothes,
she'll leave
jewelry.
his underwear. That's it. She doesn't want to see his junk.
No, she doesn't.
And she also has a mummified hand or paw.
I think so. I can't tell from the information I have.
She has it.
Yes, she
She
has
pulled
a
it.
She
thing.
has it. She has a
She
mummified
has a
hand.
mummified member
Yeah, she has a mummified
Un-
hand.
member of an arm from a mammal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't like
And
hunting
once-
vampires.
Once Varus is
Tempting.
done tying up the vampire, he's going to be like, I better level up from this.
Hopefully we all will.
Okay, let's transport this entity
Well,
back to where, pointing
You do-
at the other drow. where
you do
she-
know it's broad daylight outside.
Yes, I do understand.
It is broad daylight outside.
Yes, but there are sheets in the house.
And you came down here pretty early in the morning. So you guys do have time to take a long rest if that's what you wish to do. Well, coming up with a way to
No,
move
that's a
this
question.
vampire.
So,
Yes.
yes, Mom.
Mom,
Got a question. If we were to remove a portion of the vampire from its person and kill the vampire, would that portion stay animate or would it ash?
I
it would ash,
the
just like the vampire.
well, estimating on the age of this in particular creature and the power it holds, I believe the entire body would ash, bring itself back together in a different place, and then come hunt us down as if we were dogs.
We don't need that.
We keep the thing
So we're good.
alive.
Yes, we keep it alive, so like I said, it doesn't need to be dealt with. Period, so I get paid. Hopefully not hunt a vampire again for a long while.
It's fine. I'm alive.
So we need
I'm
this.
fine. I might end
Do
up
we
with a
wanna
bit
take
of
a long-
PTSD after
long-
this, but it's fine.
Do we want to take a long rest or go ahead and move out?
Well, you guys take a long rest. I will be back shortly. As Varus goes up the elevator,
Okay.
he's
That's
going
fine.
up there to grab some sheets.
Elevator squeaks to life.
And
And you go up the second floor.
So he
Go to the linen closet and grab some.
sheets.
You grab a lot of sheets.
Yes,
As
lots
lot
of sheets.
As many sheets as you can possibly grab.
Yes. And I throw them all into the elevator, and when I come back, I'm taking my 4 hours.
As you come back down, make me a perception check.
Ooh,
Oh,
lovely.
hopefully we don't. Hopefully there's another creature we have to deal with.
Oh, they're probably.
That's all I'm saying. Hopefully there's another we have to deal with.
Well. Yes.
Because there's
Mm,
so much of an easier way.
There's what?
Like I said, hopefully. So, what's your room? I get home.
Oh, let me make the roll.
If I remember what we talked about, Mom, you have a particular item on your body
15
that allows you to hold a lot of stuff.
minus 2 is 13 plus 2 is.
Am I
15.
correct to assume this?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
Send me a chat text to remind me, because my brain is.
That would be a 17.
Yeah, you recognize a particular pouch that is on the Artificer's character.
Okay.
It's not an ordinary pouch.
We can use that pouch.
You grab the pouch off of the Artificer, and you open it up. That sucker's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
It's a TARDIS. And I start stuffing. I start stuffing the body. I start stuffing the unmoving vampire into the bag of holding, and then I tie it shut. And then I go to JT's character and say, "Can I borrow your rope? All of your rope."
Sure, I'll give him the rope.
I tie the bag up with all
Okay.
50 feet of that rope. And then I put the Artificer's bag of holding on me. I now have a weaponized vampire. For the moment.
That works. That works.
He doesn't need to breathe.
No, he doesn't.
He's already dead. And then I look at all the sheets I brought down and said,
So,
"Oh, that was
let me understand this. The vampire is paralyzed with a stake to the heart.
Yes,
The holy water blessed stake to the heart.
yes,
Then it is wrapped in rope,
yes,
shoved into a bag of holding,
yes,
which is then wrapped again in rope.
yes.
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I was on the right page.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah, that's right,
We run
babe.
into a vampire, and I just check. I say, "Hey, open this." Dragon, meet vampire. Battle to death, and we sneak away.
Hey.
Then you may have a vampire that's a dragon.
Could, but we'll deal with that later.
Vampiric dragon.
Those exist.
Alright. So, as time passes, you guys manage to recover. And Mom, you come too.
Yay!
Your vamp
Your bag's gone.
friend is gone.
Your bag of holding's gone.
And I'm like, who took my bag?
I'll give it
Who
back
took
later.
my
Your bag of holding's gone.
I will give it back later.
What's
You
going
don't
on
want
with my bag?
it. You don't want it right now.
No, you don't.
What's going on with my bag?
I
of
put the
holding?
vampire in it.
You put a vampire in my back. Let's get out of this place.
At least
I
we get.
agree.
At least we get paid.
I'll ride
and
the elevator
nobody
up.
died.
I agree with you on here, so I'm gonna get paid.
Yes.
And get at it. Out
Get out of the
of
house.
Yes.
And the next stop is New York. We'll travel
Okay.
to New York. Which is where the mercenary group called the Losers Club is.
And they're the ones that hired me.
Your employer. Your employer.
Before we leave,
That's where
does our friend burn the place down?
Yes. I burned this house
That's
to the
fine by
ground.
me.
Down to the foundation. I cast both of my second spell slots, and I spent just 2 minutes using fire breath on this house. Every
Okay.
room.
So the house is destroyed. Good for me.
It is a
The
smoldering.
house is engulfed in flames.
Yes, and we leave it behind while it's on fire.
Remind Rose to write down fine clothing on her character sheet.
At least I remembered to leave the tequila in the trunk during that fight.
At least you did. Yeah, you did.
I was smart. That bottle is money.
So we were. Do you were confronting my employer's place of business, I guess.
You come to this tower in New York with the symbol of an L from this symbol right here, the loser symbol that everyone places on their forehead when you're in high school. It's a big emblem just right above the front door.
Wow,
So we basically do that so we can game so we go in.
awesome.
You go into the lobby, and the receptionist says, "Oh, welcome back."
Yes, I'm back.
And I'm behind.
How'd your mission go?
Well,
we
it's not.
neutralized the vampire. He is currently in our
Oh,
back.
so you're saying you succeeded on your mission?
Yes.
So you get some
Yes.
friends in. Did they help? They helped you on this little mission
Yes.
you had?
Yes, they helped me on
Let
this
me-
mission.
Of course, as
Let me input the information into the system.
it's-
Let me see. Let me see all of your guys' IDs.
I'll give her my ID.
I pull out Varsa.
I've already got your information.
Oh yeah, you do.
Give them
That's right,
the
my bad.
ID and lay down the bag of holding that's wrapped in rope.
Hold
Take
on to that bag.
Take that
It's
back.
not
I don't need the bag.
It's not dead.
He's not the person we give it to. So keep hold
Yeah,
of it.
I'm just checking you guys in.
He puts it back on his belt.
Now you keep it there until we give it to get to the right person. I don't need you
Well,
screwing up.
You know, I have something stronger than me in a pocket.
I'm aware of that.
I'll let. Alright, there's plenty enough room for you guys to relax and hang out. Get some drinks, some food.
Sorry,
Cafeteria's
but this-
over in that direction. And he points off to over his right shoulder, which you can see cafeteria.
Do you by any chance have a stage?
No.
No,
not
they don't
here
have
anyways.
stage here. It's
I
in
also
here somewhere. I don't. I don't
also
remember
leave,
where, but it's in here somewhere.
I will also leave a small handmade business card to the to this person.
Receptionist.
Yes.
So you're an entertainer on top of a bounty hunter.
Yeah, see,
Well,
no.
yeah. Well,
He's
no,
the entertainer. I'm just bounty hunter.
Gotta supplement the cash flow somehow.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's the
well,
Drow's the entertainer, not me.
You are
Oh, I am
also a
Drow.
drow.
Never mind. I know. I just corrected myself. So how long before I need to turn in my reward or my prize?
oh, well, I gotta get a hold of the recruiter and let him know that you've returned with your prize to join the losers club,
Oh, okay.
and he should be down here in about 30 minutes to an hour.
All right. Thank you very much.
And I'll call you when he's ready. And
All right. Thank you.
he gets back to work and putting everyone's information, making a quick phone call to call the recruiter. He says, "Yeah, one of the new recruits is back with what seems to be a successful mission." Okay, see you then. And he hangs up and just goes back to typing.
Oh, this episode.
Oh, what do you all want to do for the next half an hour to an hour?
I will go in the kitchen area and order me some food and eat it.
By the way,
The barbarian and the artificer both.
that piece of paper that the barbarian gave to my character, like last episode, is what Varus made his business cards out of.
That works. Then yeah, I go to the kitchen and order me some food and eat it.
Alright.
What are you gonna do, Diane, while we're waiting?
Well, I was trying to say something when Mikhail interrupted me.
Sorry.
What you doing, Mom?
The barbarian and the artificer are both going to go into the cafeteria. They're both talking truck shop and they're gonna get some grub and maybe a couple of beers. What is it, baby? That's what the baby.
Alright. Well, as this goes on,
The
we
cat
can take
probably
a
takes nap.
little break for you two. All maybe level up your character. Each of you receive 2,000 experience points.
So we're all level 5. Alright.
Well, you know, that's kind of awesome, but I don't have anything but I can't level up. I'll have to write that information down and do the leveling when I get home.
I understand, Mom.
200, right? For the SP?
2,000.
2,000.
Or 2,000. Yeah, that's 3 zeros. Okay.
Oh. While you guys are in the cafeteria, you hear a news broadcast about a mysterious virus that has appeared in China that they have come to call the Aurora virus.
Alright.
And not much information is given. But people are starting to and not wake up. Mainly
They're panicking.
women.
They're panicking and buying toilet paper.
This is, well, I mean, this is just over in China right now. It hasn't spread. China has actually closed their borders. They are not shipping any products out, and there is nothing coming into China, nothing leaving China to try and stop.
It's just a question, but this virus is based on the COVID crap.
No, it's
no. Okay,
it's actually
this is the Aurora virus.
It's a Stephen King book.
Okay. Just want to ask. Just
So
fair
we're
one to ask.
all
That's
level 5,
all.
huh?
But the timing was like the people are all panicky and buying toilet paper.
Not here in the States, where you guys are. But there is news reaching you all from overseas. About this lovely little virus that has shown up, that has been dubbed the Aurora virus.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me while I put this one in her bed so she's not trying to eat my dice.
Aha.
Forget their names. Bloody hell. I just looked them up. Prepared for this occasion, and I forgot their names. And Alright. Alright. This well-dressed man in a suit, roughly 5'10", muscular. I mean, the suit almost looks like it's too tight on him. If it wasn't for the fact that it was tailored for him. And you see some of the guys say, "Hey, Chubbs!"
Talking to all of us or someone in particular?
No, this is some of the people that are in the cafeteria.
Oh,
and
okay.
this man comes up to you, says, "So you succeeded, did you?"
Oh, okay. Yes, I succeeded.
All right, get your crew.
Okay,
I'll go take a look at this.
Well, two of my crew are here.
Okay.
I just gotta find my other drow who has the actual creature.
This is after you guys had dined and
Varus asked to go see, asked if they had a library of magical tomes he could peruse.
only members can go to the library of the library.
Read your character, Michael. You need to come in here.
You haven't even been pledged as a full member yet. You're just a recruit. You can't go very far. But yes, they do have a library that you can get get access to some books.
Where is your character, Michael? Come into the kitchen so we can
Yeah,
get
Varus,
this, so we get this business over
after
with.
learning that information, he just heads to the cafeteria.
Alright. You see this almost 6 foot tall guy that is very muscular talking to your female barbarian friend. You can't quite hear what he's talking about, but he starts to turn and walk away. And JT goes looking for everyone else. I mean, he stands over there at the far end of the cafeteria waiting on you.
Okay. No, Diane and Jim are in the cafeteria, so I'll find them pretty easily.
Yep, we're
Yeah.
over there talking shop. I'm calling dispatch, you know.
So I'll go up to the table and just tap you on the shoulder.
Yeah, what's up?
My person is here. We need to meet.
Alright, be right there. Finish up my call with dispatch and let them know that, you know, to put my truck out of service for a little while. But I still want to, you know, keep touch with them in case I've got in case I need to haul something.
Alright.
Tell Jim's
They-
the same thing to Jim's character.
Yeah.
Jim was right there with
Yeah, Jim's character is also a truck driver, and he's very experienced in driving trucks, but still, because he's new to the company, I had to train him, and yeah, it's a bunch of BS, man. Gorge can drive circles around anybody else,
Alright, so I'll start walking.
especially in his own truck.
So do
Yeah,
I
Gordon's
see?
got a truck,
oh,
too.
Sorry, what that Anton? Do
I was just telling Thomas,
I don't see.
because everybody's supposed to get their own vehicle, right?
Yeah. Now we all
So
have our
Gordon's
own
got a truck
vehicles.
too. Yeah, he's a truck driver too.
There you go. Yeah, have I seen my Kill's character coming to the dining room yet?
Yes, you see me
Yeah, you saw him come in.
with my
Okay.
with my hand tightly around the top of the bag
So
of
now
holding.
we'll,
You get
no, then
Even
I'll
though
walk
the
forward.
And you
barbarian,
find
even though.
Go ahead.
you guys
No,
just
go
find a
ahead.
cat skulking around.
A cat?
Yeah,
The cat.
Okay.
Not A, but
Oh, Rose's character. Okay. I'm fine. I'll go get the cat and tell her to come on. And we walk towards my Kill's character.
Gorge is still carrying a tray full of food, and he's been eating for about an hour, but he's still, you know, hungry.
Alright.
The artificer was eating, you know, and he's bringing his dessert.
So these are the folks that helped you out.
Yes, and my
On cat.
girlfriend. Yes, my girlfriend here has a creature inside this bag I'm holding.
I tap the
Show it
bag.
to him.
You managed to get a hold of a bag of holding?
I take the bag of holding off my bag.
Yeah,
She sees
we-
it's very well tied. Several knots. One piece of rope.
Yes, we put a steak with holy water in them, and
I
they don't paralyze
almost
them.
died.
My friend here put them in the bag I'm holding.
I almost died.
And as you see, he clearly made sure that they can't escape. So,
No escaping.
Well, let's go to the back where we can take a look at this guy.
okay. Now we all pull
And he
this
takes
back.
you to an elevator
I do not take this
that
thing off my side. Mom, how are you
Everyone
feeling
fits
about
in.
the corpse?
It's rather roomy.
It's even big enough to hold Gorge.
Question,
Yes.
Thomas. How long?
Okay.
How long did it take us
Without,
to
it's big enough to hold every one of you without feeling cramped. It is a large elevator.
get?
Mm-hmm.
Thomas, how long did it take us to get here from where we were? Like in days.
It took you about 2 to 3 days.
So we were like in the New York, the Jersey area.
Maine. Maine-ish. Probably somewhere like Maine or someplace.
Or Maine. Yeah, could be.
Yeah, probably.
That's a very. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I mean, you guys are a good distance away. You guys go. You guys are a good distance away from New York.
Yeah, I
How
don't.
long will this
Maybe
elevator
how
ride
fast
be?
you drive.
I don't have enough charges to actually use all 7 charges on that corpse in the back of of dude's truck.
No, but you will tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
How
Actually,
long will
no, you won't, because you used another charge.
Yeah.
We're down to 2 charges. So you
I
gained
did.
3, so
I
you're
had
at 5.
only used 3 charges. That was charge number 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got another day. I got.
How
2
long
days
will we
to
be
wait.
in this comfy elevator for?
Hey, you all get on this elevator. Doors close. You know that Men in Black scene from the first one, where you get all calm down, and where the elevator goes down into this large open space.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the terminal.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Okay.
You go down this elevator into this large room that you see all sorts of different occult creatures and whatnot
I look for
that
a
are
clown.
being detained and captured.
I look for a clown on our way through.
You don't find a clown, but you find several 8-foot-tall humanoids with tentacle faces.
Okay.
I've seen those. I don't like those brain suckers. I grew up in the Underdark.
So are there any
You find
creatures
some
here that...
slug-looking
Are there any creatures here we
There's also
recognize?
some slug-looking creatures, as well as frog-like creatures.
Are there any creatures here we recognize? Like
Are
at
there
all?
any humanoids with black skin, pointy ears? With
You
spider
find a
like?
vampire. There's also a 6-foot-tall rabbit,
So we do see a creature
blood
we
eyes,
recognize. Alrighty then.
really long. The front 2 teeth are really long and pointy.
Vampire rabbit! So we see a rabbit as a vampire. Interesting.
Nope.
There's a vampire dressed up as a rabbit.
Where's that?
Looks like the
So
Easter Bunny had a bad day.
It does.
It's got a silver chain around its neck.
Looks like the
Holding
Easter
it
Bunny
down.
had a really bad day.
He did.
There's a were-rabbit.
You also see a fat man dressed in a red suit.
Santa? Really? Santa person there? Okay.
You find all sorts of different people.
I simply think I say this to myself.
You see these
That
little
is
glowing
interesting.
orbs that dart around all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
as the elevator sinks down into the floor. And you find yourselves in a locker room.
Uh-huh.
And the guy leads you through the locker room into a holding cell. Oh, let him out.
Alright, my kill. Let him out.
As I take the bag of holding off my hip, I deftly and quickly untie every single knot as if it were a blur. It's like nobody sees. It's just a blur of my hands moving around this bag. And as I do, it's just a stream of rope. Can I make a performance check? Because I am doing this as...
Sure.
Yay!
See how artistic you
22.
managed to do this untying of the knots.
Okay, so the roll was 19.
It is a very wonderful show.
I get +1 to my charisma, so it's 20. And then I have proficiency in performance, which gives me a +2, so 22. And it's just
you're a level 5, so that's a +3. So 23.
Oh yeah, I haven't
Your proficiency went up.
I didn't get to that yet. So it's just a continuous stream, 50 feet of rope over my head, landing in a perfect spiral behind me. And then I pull this thing out like I'm unsheathing a sword on a table as I move the bag, being very careful not to pull out the spike in his chest, as he's also covered in ropes.
I take my rope.
You get him out.
I take my rope back at this point.
You can take those ropes off of him too. And he pulls out this special pair of handcuffs.
I'm handing the bag back to the
handcuffs
artificer.
this guy.
I do the same thing with this rope, but I'm making different shapes in the air. It's really cool. Like there's a skull and crossbones.
Mom, as these handcuffs are placed
There's a turtle.
onto the vampire,
Okay, could you repeat that? I couldn't hear you over Mikhail.
as the handcuffs are placed onto the vampire, this fog that was clouding your vision lifts. You don't know this vampire. This vampire tried to kill you and your friends. You know what this is. You know this is not your friend.
I'm
He tried to eat.
And at this point, I'm just
You're
go ahead and pull the stake out of
Yay.
the vampire.
As the vampires are also as the handcuffs are attached to the table, and the table is bolted to the floor.
So yeah, I'll pull the stake out of the vampire. Thinking that the table
I would
was
not
secure,
do that
so-
unless instructed to.
Yeah,
By
sure
the
to
way,
do
I'm
so.
still untying knots and making like turtles and things in the air with the rope. Yeah, that's also a good roll.
The vampire wobbles a little bit, eventually coming out of the paralysis. I will kill all of you.
I pat him on the
Can
head.
I
say,
stake him
"Good
again?"
Try. No, I got this. I pat him on the head. Say, good try.
I don't think you're getting out here, buddy. I just simply say, I don't think you're getting out here, buddy.
How stuffy was it in there?
You can just see him seethe with rage and anger. So you were the vampire that took over Salem's lot. Yes, I was!
That's no
I
longer
will
a building.
have my freedom.
I look at him in his face and go, that's no longer a building.
That's good enough for us. Salem's Lot was the town,
Yeah, but it's missing a building now.
not the manor.
It's still missing a building.
It is. Will this work for you?
The only building
Yeah,
is
that works
a
perfect.
box full of bone dust and a lighter.
Now let us go discuss.
Lead the way.
The information for your mercenary party that'll be working for us here at the Losers Club. As you all come out of the room, the vampire just shaking, pulling on this table, trying to break free. And the table not even moving a centimeter. As though all the strength was drained from this vampire. All the power was drained from the vampire. From the handcuffs.
Can I fight him later?
That was placed on him.
I really want to fight him later. But not now. Much later.
You want to fight the vampire again?
Later.
You want to fight the vampire later?
Later. Much later. Level 10 later.
Much.
Yeah, much later.
I speak level 10 later.
I'm thinking 15, but okay.
Wait, is everybody here breaking the fourth wall? I thought that was just my character sticks.
Alright. He closes the door. And the sound just stops. You no longer hear it. You can see on the monitor the vampire's still thrashing around, not being cooperative. We'll get to interrogating him as soon as he calms down.
Okay.
Well, I thought that's gonna happen for a long time.
But first, let's go deal with the paperwork. I'm officially recognizing your party.
Alright.
And you guys go hop back into the elevator and go up to that floor where you saw all these creatures being led around and moving about. Very, very intimidating, yet a peaceful setting. And you're led to a desk where the guy sits down and you all some paperwork to fill out, your personal information. And he goes, as he receives each one back, he goes onto his computer, altering it, getting into each of your personal history, pulling up your FBI files, every bit of information, every stoplight you've ran, every mile an hour over the speed limit from speeding tickets you received, everything, even stuff from your childhood was pulled up.
Ooh, that's gonna be some scary stuff. Lots of murder there.
Delete. As you kept deleting it all. Just so.
So I don't have to pay that $5,000 fine out in California?
What fine?
I believe what they're saying is we no longer exist.
I believe so.
Kind of like that one movie with that one guy. played in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and like nobody's getting any of the references. And he was working with this old guy who was retiring, and they were hunting aliens, more specifically a giant cockroach.
Now, the last bit of information I need from you all is the name of your unit. And that's where we're going to end Act 1.